Plus, they set up a pretty compelling story with Gunther, and this whole story is clearly about Jey Uso overcoming the midcard clown act, catchphrase merchant thing, and becoming more than just an entrance. Once again, character and story development. I mean, it's too early to tell, but that one seems like a creative risk that might actually pay off. You can't say I didn't give him a chance. Amidst the excitement and the debate around John Cena's heel turn, there's another portion of WWE's programming that has just not panned out on the road to WrestleMania. Yeah. Call me a fairweather, call me a trend hopper, call me what you want. But the fact of the matter is this. In the lead up to WrestleMania, it feels like Jey Uso has noticeably regressed. Whether it be in the ring, on the mic, or even in the booker's chair. This all reached a culmination on March 17th when Jey Uso beat Austin Theory in under a minute with a spear so bad that Michael Cole called it a crossbody. And I mean, listen, we can't all be work rate lore gods who know the name of every single move, but what the fuck was that? And to make things worse, after the match, there was a mini brawl that we've seen 10 different times in the build-up to Jey versus Gunther, and Yeet Man, well, he went for a dive, Top Dollar style. Vintage Jey with the diving quab! My eyes rolled to the back of my skull when I saw this shit. And I'll tell you why. It's shit like this that separates the mid-carders from the main event. Over the years, a lot of people bitch and moan when there's a popular new main event act with a mimetic catchphrase or act, and they ask, why has WWE cooled them off? Mr. Kennedy, LA Knight, you name it. It's because there's a process that determines main eventers, I've noticed, and that's if they can trust you to deliver when it matters most. For Mr. Kennedy, it was the fact that he got a reputation for screwing up, and the spotlight was the brightest. Whether it was the CNN interview about steroids, or John Cena getting injured in their match, or the great back suplex gate of 2009, Mr. Kennedy's career never reached the potential that his charisma suggested he had. Or, for probably the most recent example, LA Knight. Smoldering hot take incoming. The U.S. title is his ceiling. All right. Put your knives away. Put them away. Hear me out. God, give me a chance to explain. All you do is be hurtful. All you are is abusive. All you do is bully me into being your damn... All right, I got to get back on track here. Think of it honestly. How many times have you seen an LA Knight match where he'll botch something at a critical moment? I can think of like 4. That weird incident with Andrade and their tense handshake, flubbing his jump-up superplex 500 times, whiffing a tilt-a-whirl power slam on The Miz a few weeks ago, and fucking up the camera angle with Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble. It's only ever when the spotlight is on people like this that they crack. You can say, Mr. Yeah, or Yeet all day long, but then the bell's gotta ring. And I know all the Attitude Era bros are gonna seethe and end the match after 2 minutes. Bro. But as it stands now with the main eventers, it's the law of the land. And I'm not even crapping on the Attitude Era. When the bell rang, Austin, Rock, Triple H, Taker, Foley, Jericho, they were the best in the world, without question. Because to be in the main event, you have to be. So bringing this back to Jey Uso, yeah, it's fair game to criticize him. He's being held to a different standard, as he should. There's a place for Yeet, but it ain't with Gunther, and it sure as hell ain't the main event. It may be mostly online for now, but I think there's some IRL warning signs that people should pay attention to long term. Because if we get to WrestleMania and he shits the bed there in a World Heavyweight Championship match, wins the title, Gunther's looking at some long-term damage there. And if they give the belt to Jey, he's going to flop. I'm just going to call it now. Maybe I'm a little cocky after my Nostradamus prediction with John Cena's heel turn. Right down to the go fuck yourself. Yeah, that's right. Rub that shit in. But I just don't have any indication that this is going to go well. We might get a nice flurry at first with some you deserve it's. But if he has a run of consistently bad title matches and he doesn't rise to the occasion and start to look like he's not fucking drowning out there, then they honestly just need to get this done as quick as possible and have Gunther retain. And truly, I'm beginning to think that they know that. You could chalk up the rather uninspired build to this match as bad creative or incompetence, but I think they're just doing damage control because they're realizing they've made a mistake having him win the Rumble. I mean, we've just seen they've announced a triple threat match with CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns, which is clearly going to close night one. The Cena heel turn has been the main focus of the show, developing that further, asking the right questions. Hell, even the mid-card titles on both Raw and SmackDown are finally getting some shine. It seems like they're doing literally everything possible to try to minimize the damage of that decision to make Jey Uso win the 2025 Royal Rumble. Man, at this point, I'd rather have Gunther squash Jey, stand in there, cut a heel promo implying that nobody is ready, that no one will ever beat him, and just have Goldberg interrupt him. You can do a stare down. That's probably Gunther's last match this year, so just start the build to that. Use the time to do something with some fucking heat already. And please, when I say that, when I suggest bringing Goldberg out, do not take that suggestion as carte blanche to have him beat Gunther. Don't do that. Please. I've been through this twice. I will just say, the Cena versus Rhodes feud, with the heel turn and with all of the ballyhoo attached to that, that aside, WrestleMania's build should never feel this flat, especially a World Championship match. Fuck you doing, Paul? Or Dwayne? Or Ari? Or whoever's in charge? But what about you, Kino crew? Yeet? Or no yeet? Whatever you think, however you feel, let me know down below. Just make sure to keep it Kino, 'cause life is cinema.